Hello YouTube, how you doing today? Today we just got Nihilister. We're gonna be doing some testing with her. Gonna get her 3 stars because I've been saving all my union points for that. I know it's a bad idea. I've heard the reviews. I've seen the reviews on Prydwen, but let's get into review and see how it goes. So first, let's check out her animations. Let's go over to her.
There's nothing I despise more than boredom.
So stuff I've seen already, things I've seen. I haven't got to see this yet, like in game. So this looks pretty good. Haven't seen her TV model either. I really like the animation reload. Like, I wish she was like a lot stronger, but I still love her. She's great looking.
I can't believe you brought
Look at her little
me to such a
chibi. It's so
peaceful
cute.
place. You all right?
Oh my god. Okay, so let's how about her voicing? How about her voice acting?
Keep pestering me and see what happens. So boring. If you don't get a move on, you'll be sorry. There's nothing I despise more than boredom.
Okay, her voicing is actually really good. I love the voice actor they chose for her. Already got some pilgrim outfits for her. I don't think I'll be able to. Probably gonna take this off of Snow White and give her one of those. We're gonna go ahead and level up her skills level 4 and go over each one of her skills. So her first skill activates when attacking with full charge back self. Gain pierce for 1 round. So when we shoot with full charge, we'll get a penetration bonus. Piercing round 50% for. Okay, so you get a little bit of an increased radius with her sniper shot because she is sniper, so that's a little weird with that, but increased radius. Activates when hits 2 or more enemies concurrently. So if you shoot through an enemy and hit another enemy, affects all enemies hit, deals extra damage. Okay. So let's go ahead and get that to level 4. And then her skill 2 every 10 seconds affects enemies within attack range. So it just does burning damage, I guess. That's her little flame quotations, I guess. Her ult. Enemies within the attack range deals extra damage as attack, burns enemies, and affects self, increase their maximum ammo capacity. Okay, cool. So the testing today is going to be with hers is 4. I am going to go do ahead and put a no harmony cube on her just to do some basic testing on her. Alright, let's do some testing damage for her in the union. We already created a team for her right now, so we only want to see the lighter buff. Modernia gives extra hit rate, which shouldn't affect her too much considering that she's a sniper rifle character. Otherwise, everyone else should be fine. So, because her ult doesn't affect it full burst time, so just higher burst time. Okay, so the only buff we're getting is from lighter.
My blade shall not be made light of.
Now it's starting to get fun.
So we want to see her burst. So let me put that on real quick.
My turn. Taste this.
Okay.
Behold my
I like her. I'm a big fan of her burst. Her burst looks really good. It's gonna look good in the wallpaper. So hopefully we'll be showing that off later. Right now we're doing some testing to see how good she is.
Keep it going. Let's go. It's my turn. Taste this.
I really like
We can go ahead and change off the first animation now. So we have that setting on.
Together.
So with 50 seconds left, I'm gonna wait for the burst to finish going. We don't really need to do the whole thing. So we'll stop at like 30 seconds.
Behold my ultimate. Together. Attack.
Well, now we might as well let the whole thing finish because we're already doing halfway through the burst. Let the burst is finished.
Hurry up.
The Dragon can get like 4. With lighter we can get, so the burst generation isn't too bad from this team. I think since he's helping out a lot more than the Nihilister is. That's about 4 bursts.
Oh yeah?
And she's a 20-second burst character, so she's gonna have a lot in tower. And unless you're using a Snow White team, I don't see why you wouldn't just manually play her.
My turn.
Behold my ultimate.
Well, that was fun, wasn't it?
Okay. So we got about 13 mil. So she does almost more damage than Senti. My Senti is a level 10 stats, and she has a low overloaded gear when the Nihilister is only performing on 4. Scarlet's all 10 and has overloaded gear. Modernia is all 10 and has overloaded gear. Other than that, her damage is... It's hard to compare the two compared to other DPS characters with having her only be 4s. Alright, so I've been saving up a lot for her, Nihilister in general. Let's see how much more damage she does with the 3 stars.
We have everything in our shop except what we don't have. Hope you get a lot of mileage out of it.
Okay. You got Nihilister.
You're not too bad yourself. Good job, human. Good job, human.
Okay. Cool. Alright, let's go see this.
It's my turn. Take this.
Looks pretty good. That was amazing. I love the breathing and the colors look really good. The burst is okay looking right here.
My turn. Take this.
Could have shown a big dragon coming in, but you know, I'm still a big fan of this part right here. This looks awesome. So let's go over to Prydwen, where we can see Nihilister's review by them. Great website, by the way, if you have any questions on Nikke and other things about them. They do a lot of extensive reviews about other characters, including Nihilister and other characters in the game, and they usually they're really good turnaround rate. So they gave her a B for story, they gave her A for boss with solo, and they gave her a B for boss with add-ons. Boss with add-ons having less rating than her solo boss, which is bad because she has piercing damage. It's very sad, considering I thought her piercing damage would be very strong with the add-on boss characters, but apparently it's worse. And she got S in PvP. So she has high burst energy generation, only inferior to shotguns and clip rocket launchers. So I'm seeing that that's better than most sniper rifle characters. Most sniper rifle characters do not have good burst generation, so that's awesome for her bursting. And if you get like increased charge rate, you can get even higher burst shots with her. Or in PvP, for quick burst teams, you usually would want to use a shotgun or rocket launcher like Jackal or somebody for this instead, but I can still see her uses. Pierce has some good uses against bosses that are weak against it. So some bosses you can actually shoot at an angle and shoot through 2 different parts of the boss at the same time, which will cause extra damage. A lot of quick scoping Alice players do that, and they'll just destroy bosses that way. So that's kind of fun thing that you can do with her too, with the Pierce. And top tier design, definitely agree that old animation is amazing, and she just looks awesome. The cons, really underwhelming in PvE due to damage output and 0 utility. So she doesn't benefit the team at all. She's a solo character, she just cares about herself, and completely agree with that. There's a lot of stronger burst 2 characters that are also easier to access. Senti, you saw, she puts up almost the same amount of numbers, and she is a defender. Although she is just usually the stronger pick, and other times you would probably choose Blanc so that Noir can be stronger. And then it takes ages to unlock her, and when you finally get her, you're rewarded with disappointment. With the damage wise, yes, I'm disappointed at the damage wise. The design wise, I saw that all in game already, and I was very happy to see the way she looks, and the burst animation is going to be staying on my screen for a while, but it took a very long time to get her. It took almost 3 months to get her, and it took all the union raids. I haven't used spent my union points at all since the game came out, and that took that many union raids to get her 3 stars. That's very depressing. Hopefully the future characters inside of the union raids will be stronger than the Nihilister, but we will have to see that in due time. I'm hoping that they put more pilgrims in the Liberation, but not too many more, considering that it takes so long to get them. But I'm really excited to see what the future holds for the Liberation units, considering their MIDI players are actually finishing all of them right now, and I still have one more to do. So by this time and next month, I'll probably have no more Liberation units to work towards. So I would like to see some more Liberation units coming out soon. Other than that though, if you stay here, thank you for staying with me and watching this video. Like and subscribe, it always helps out a bunch, and hope to see you in the next one.